What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Married to Medicine Season 9, Episode 12, The Streets Are Talking. And oh, excuse me. This probably not gonna be a long review because not much happened in this episode until like the very end but we'll get there. The episode starts off with Anila. Now let me just say this, okay? Ooh, why is that going up? It's supposed to be going down. Anyway, the Real Housewives of Atlanta review was trying to upload. And the uploading time keeps going up and up and up. Bitch, an hour, it's gonna go down. But anyway, moving on from that, neither here nor there. So we start where we left off last week with Anila and the break-in and all that stuff. And it was a bunch of mess that happened on social media, with this whole break-in situation. And I just feel like it's messed up. I've seen a couple of people reviews and thoughts on things or whatever, mainly the people that's in the cast, Heavenly, Funky Naniva and all that stuff. But I don't know. It just does not sit well with me because, later on when Anila have her little thing, they're talking about how Karen said it was a lazy Sunday. They came home, go upstairs, and all of the drawers and stuff are open and everything like that. And that's how they knew something was going on. And somebody been up in the house and all this stuff. Of course, they got robbed. There were no cameras around. Listen, I just don't understand. What is the security system? What is the security system? And what it's telling me now is that these security systems don't really be working because how is it that people are, and what is the point of being in a gated community if the security is not going to be around to be looking and seeing how people getting in and out of your gated community? That's the reason why people want to be behind gated community, because they want to be safe or feel or get that feeling of being safe. You know what I'm saying? But then you still have like these big stars that are still getting their homes broken into, I should say. And, Anila, of course, she's devastated by this stuff because, family heirlooms is gone. And, anybody that comes into your home without your permission and takes something out of your place without your permission, that's devastating. That's an invasion of privacy. That's a violation. That's just all of it. You know what I'm saying? You feel violated. So I get it. Do I feel like she was putting on just a little bit? Yes. Okay. Yes. Because, we got to amp it up. But, for her to sit there like her and Karen to be like, we don't have no enemies or whatever. This felt personal or whatever. Like, who is our enemies? Do you not understand that people get robbed every goddamn day and that don't mean that they got enemies? People get robbed just to get fucking robbed. You don't have to have enemies. This is a goddamn... Do you see the way the economy has gone? Do you see how bad the economy has gotten to the point that people are back to doing the same shit that they used to do back in the days, okay? They don't need no reason to fucking rob a person, even if they poor or whatever, or if they just want to get rich and get a little bit of money. They don't have a reason to rob. They can rob just to rob. You don't have to be on an enemy list, okay? You don't have to have have enemies and all this stuff. And to say that, your house was the only house that was targeted. Okay, it's a big ass house that we didn't see on TV getting built. Ugh. It's a fucking target. Okay, and I don't even rock with Toya like that. And some people think that I don't like Toya. Toya can be funny when she wants to be. Toya can be a lot when she wants to be. And Toya can be naive, stupid, and selfish when she wants to be. But I do not dislike the girl, okay? Actually, I don't dislike anybody on this cast. But my whole thing is the ambulance is just, being interruptive. So, y'all put that to the side. But my whole thing is for them to come on this show. You had Quiet do it last week. putting it out there implying that Toya probably had something to do with this. You putting it out there again by saying, well, you know that thing did happen with a couple of days ago with you and Toya and all that stuff, Kieran. Okay, you're putting it out there as if she had something to do with this, and then Carrie putting it out there that, you know, Toya said that it was a hit, that they was on a hit list and all this stuff, and this was brought out on social media last Sunday. Okay. And, you know, Toya threatening to sue and all this shit, but I think it was brought up in the show as well. But at the same thing, it's just messed up, because in your aim to try to get at somebody that you're not cool with, you're also messing up the reputation of her husband, who bothers no one. And he just keeps on getting strays over this goddamn show. And to be honest, maybe Eugene and them need to get the fuck off this show. But I'm pretty sure Toya don't want to give up this check. But maybe it's time for them to get the fuck up off this show, because you messing up his reputation. Y'all finna make it seem like they didn't put a hit out on people. And, you know, why would they jeopardize their check like that and their freedom where they got kids? Like, that don't make sense. Okay, that don't make sense. And I know we trying to amp stuff up for a storyline or whatever. And I know people say, well, she said certain things that make it seem. Yeah, a lot of people say a lot of things. But come on. Come on, we going to incriminate ourselves on TV? I mean, that bitch can be dumb, but I don't think she that damn dumb. Okay, now when she got husband and kids, I mean, I've seen people do stupider things, but come on, like, no, like, I just don't like that narrative that's being spun. I think that's just not right, because it's all speculation. It's all speculations, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they go through that, and then we got the whole thing with Dr. Jackie, and she's going through, she went on ahead and hired Dr. Bullard, I should say. Dr. Bullet, Anime Bullet. Dr. Bullet is fine. Okay, I don't give a damn. And she married. I don't care. You got a 1-year-old. I can play stud stepmama. Okay. I gotta quit holding myself out like that. Okay, because it's just not. It's just not. I'm finna get the reputation of trying to break up Mary Holmes and probably Happy Holmes too. And I just don't want to have that reputation. I kind of do, but I don't. That's not right. That's not right. You know, I probably just say it because it never happened. But, you know, she cute or whatever, you know. Dr. Jackie is happy or whatever, because this is the first time in 9 years that she done hired a new doctor. And, you know, we found out that Jackie is a little OCD. Bitch, we already knew that. When she opened up that drawer, looking at them speculums. Now, honestly, the shit that Dr. Jackie was doing, it didn't bother me, because I'm the same way when I'm at work. And it's just that you like things in a particular order, because it makes it a little bit more easier, and it makes it a little bit more concise. Like at my job, you know, we have these bins that we put the books that are going out that we're going to go take to another library, so that, you know, people can get their holds or whatever. And you put them in 2 right here, 2 right here. And if we have them big books for the kids that's long or whatever, you turn them the long way so that you can put them on top of a level 2 books, okay? So that it can be even, so you could put 2 more books, or you could put more long books on top. What's so hard about that? And when you do it like that, you stack it like that. I mean, we learned how to stack blocks and shit up in kindergarten and pre-K, right? You learn how to do shit like that. You do it like that. You can get more books in. You know what I'm saying? But then I come into work, and then I have a coworker who literally just throws them bitches up in there. So we can't get shit up in there because he done threw all the shit up in there any type of fucking way. So I have to go in there and I have to fix the shit so we can get more stuff in there, you know? And then I have another coworker who wants to put the books the other way. No, bitch, that don't even go. And you know that. Like, girl, come on. It's just a lot. I get it. I kind of related to Dr. Jackie. And when the producer was like, you think you got a little bit of OCD? She was like, no, it ain't OCD, bitch. Okay? I said, I feel like it could be, but we just like order. We just like order, you know? Dr. Bullet said, can we get them pink gloves? She said, no, ma'am. You gonna pay for it out your check? She said, we can keep with the blue and the purple ones, okay? I said, I know that's the fuck right term. Change that tune, baby. You just got here, okay? Dr. Jackie, she done left. You know, she said, listen, it's 2:30. I'm about to go. I don't know what the hell y'all about to do. Y'all can stay here and continue charging and making sure the office is running. But my ass is about to go, okay? Leaving at 2:30. I'm home by 3 o'clock. Girl, she get there with Curtis. She was like, oh my God, like, how come I haven't been doing this in the first place? All this time we had together, he trying to fix her a sandwich. Okay, and you know, she like, girl, listen, is that even healthy? That don't even look healthy. I said, Jackie, eat the damn sandwich. Jackie, eat the damn sandwich, okay? Girl, you know, and I understand why Jackie took on this health kick, because, you know, when you have cancer and you survive cancer twice, okay, and we already know that if you don't know, certain cancers and most cancers can correlate with, you know, the things that we put in our bodies, like the food, the preservatives and all that stuff. And if we change our diets, we can help, you know, that can be a step to helping prevent it, you know, from coming or whatever. But hey, I get it. But sometimes I just be wanting to put some food up in her. I said, girl, eat this goddamn sandwich. It is a big ass chicken breast. I don't even eat fried food like that. But baby, fry that thing up and put it in your mouth, okay? I just be wanting to do that to Dr. Jackie sometimes. But you know, she was like, we need to start doing more things together. You know, I can learn to play golf, okay? Go out there, play golf with you, and we can go travel some more and all this stuff. Dr. Curtis looking at her like, Dr. Curtis is looking at her like, oh, okay, if you say so. And he was like, wait a minute, I got a surprise for you. Came back with a little golf bag for her, right? And she said, oh my God, a golf bag. Is that for me? I'm a little moist. I said, excuse me? Wait a minute, Dr. Jackie. We don't hear her say things like that, but she was just joking or whatever. It's fun. I said, oh, we get a little kiki out of Dr. Jackie. Because, you know, Dr. Jackie be so goddamn straight-laced sometimes, okay? I be like, girl, laugh. Laugh, Dr. Jackie, laugh, okay? Meanwhile, we get over here to Toya and Eugene. They driving their son to the school, to the store, because it's his birthday. They finna Eugene about to cook. And while they up in the car, right, Toya was like, so I got a call or a notification that you didn't give your test to your teacher or whatever. How come you didn't just tell her that, you know, we had a lot of stuff going on and that's why you couldn't turn it in? I said, first of all, he about to turn 12 years old. And when it comes to age like that, baby, we are not kindergarten, we are not first grade, we are not second grade. And even then, that's no fucking excuse as to why you didn't turn in a test. Because we had a lot of stuff to do the night before and you went to bed late. No, that is not the teacher's problems, and that is not an excuse to get out of the fucking, oh, she'll understand. No, I would have said, what they got to do with him turning in the test? You as the parent, you home all damn day, prioritize the goddamn time to go ahead and get his homework and his test done so it can be put in on time. He cannot get no goddamn exception, okay? Unless he was really fucking sick or something like that, that staying up late and doing whatever else you had him doing, that ain't had nothing to do with getting his test in on time. I was looking at Toya like, bitch, what? You know, but anyway, Eugene said he decided to take the position as the urgent care oncology doctor, you know, and, you know, Eugene is doing what he has to do to look out for himself and for his health and everything. So I apply him, you know, they do that. Toya looking at it as, you know, less hours, he can be home more with them and they can go have more sex and, you know, just be couples. And I understand that. I'm not mad at her for that, because bitch, I want my boo here too. The fuck? I would want my boo all up under me like, until I say, bitch, boo, god damn, get up off my body. But then when I want it on my body, it's gonna be like, but bitch, I thought you said you didn't want me on your body. Girl, just bring your ass, okay? But then stay right there. Okay, come on. You know, they go to the little store or whatever, you know, they let, was it Ashton? They let him pick out what he want, and he wanted some meat. Is it Wangul? Baby, all I know is as soon as I heard it, I may not be able to pronounce it right. As soon as I heard it, I believe it's like the Japanese beef, or, you know, it's one of those. It's expensive as fuck. Look that shit up. That slab of goddamn meat is expensive as fuck, okay? And that's why Eugene said, excuse me. And I'm so glad that the butcher, behind the counter, he was like, we do carry that, but we don't have none right now because it's very popular. He played that shit off real good. I said, you know, we was thinking together, okay? Don't give him that. Don't give him that. All right. I said, I know that's right. So, he having a little birthday party, and it's a little girl that was supposed to be coming that he like or whatever. And she can't come because, she tested positive from this girl. And Toya is a little concerned and worried because, how kids are, especially boys, when they like somebody, they try to make it seem like they don't. It's so nonchalant about it. And she was like, I don't know how I'm going to tell them. And Eugene said, just tell them before we tell everybody else, in front of everybody or whatever, and he'll be fine. Girl, when he came down there to help cook and all that shit, she was like, so your little friend, she's not gonna be able to come because she's tested positive with Miss Girl. He was like, I know. And Eugene was like, I said, I know that's right. See, he's fine. He's already know. Okay. But that's just how that little shit is. But this whole thing with Simone and this book, we don't care. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You trying to get advice from Omarosa, that was right there to just, Omarosa, say what you want. She is a good business person, but she just personally, I just don't deal with her, but at the same time, she was saying it right. You gonna put up in a freaking couples book and a relations book or whatever, and you not even gonna put a chapter in there as the reason why you almost got divorced. Baby, we want the tea, bitch. Okay? We done seen the shit on TV. Put that chapter in the book. Girl, you gotta be forthcoming. Okay? And I said, honestly, who finna go out and buy this book? All right. So, Toya and her son and Eugene, they had a little party for her son. And, it was really cute. He wanted to have a little dinner party. They was giving toastesses and stuff and giving the menu and everything. It was really, really nice. Quad and Dr. Jackie went over there to Heavenly's house just to check on her because unfortunately her mother passed away, and she said she went to a prophetess or whatever, and she was like, she got the sense that somebody that she knows had just recently passed and they had trouble with their legs or whatever. And she was saying how her mother couldn't walk, in her final stages and all that. And the last thing that her mother really wanted from her is for her and her sister to get along, fix whatever issues that they have, and to just get along, because they never really meshed well when they were younger. Her sister was the popular one, she was the nerd and all that stuff or whatever. So we get that. That was really the time before the little slight storm that happened, because Dr. Jackie wanted everybody to come over there to the crib. And see, this is probably why Dr. Jackie don't like them motherfuckers being up in her house, all right? Because something always happens. Something always pops off when they go to these girls' houses. I do not understand that, girl. But they was doing this like vaccine drive or whatever, and so she wanted to give them a little luncheon or whatever. And Mama said, y'all can take y'all asses outside. Okay, that's what we finna do. There go the heating lamp right there, and y'all can go outside. Y'all not bringing this inside into my house. I said, bitch, it's cold. Man, Dr. Jackie had me messed up because, first of all, I love the cold, so would I have had an issue with it if it's cool like it is today? Because y'all, September the 21st/22nd came through, and fall brought her raggedy ass. Well, let me not say raggedy because I actually love fall. Fall brought her cute ass up in here. Okay, let me just say that. I'm sorry, Fall. I ain't mean to call you raggedy. Cause it's spooky season, bitch. It's 61 degrees outside right now. Okay. The low's supposed to be 51. Baby, I ain't had to turn the air on in a minute, okay? Because it's been chilly and I love it. Now, if it was cool like that outside, I could deal with it. But baby, they had on coats. They had jackets on. They had coats on. I said, Dr. Jackie, you trying to freeze these motherfuckers out? Okay, if you want them to go home, just say get home. That's all that you have to do. All right? They come there, they like, why are we out here? Does she not know that it is cold as shit out here? What is going on? But girl, eventually The men go stay outside. The women go inside. I said, oh, so now because you called Jack, you want to take everybody inside and leave the niggas out there. Okay, I see what you're doing. She said, it's my house and I can do what I want. I said, you absolutely right. You are absolutely right. So they get in there and they tried to call Anila to make sure she was okay. They had her on FaceTime and, you know, of course, she's still devastated. They asked some questions like, did they get anything on camera and all this stuff? And, you know, she said that particular moment the cameras was not working because they just didn't have them up or whatever. My thought is if you got a big ass house like that, that'd be one of the main top 3 things that I make sure happen before I move in, have the cameras, because ain't no telling what can happen. People can be envious and all that stuff and try to do anything to your place. But when they left, when they got off the phone with her, girl, it goes into the conversation of why she ain't had no cameras, you know, and somebody bringing up the fact that Carrie said that there was a hit out on her and that, you know, Anila said she felt targeted. Okay. And Toya was like, targeted? Who targeting her? Like, who? What makes her? Everybody was saying this, though. I ain't even going to put it on Toya because everybody in their confessionals was saying, who the fuck is targeting Anila? Okay. Girl, Dr. Jackie was like, I didn't know a blogger was such a dangerous job. Now let me stop. That was funny. The shade was funny, but it wasn't right. It wasn't right, but the shit was funny, okay? Because, you know, to say targeted, I get the notion, but honestly, she could be correct. Because again, targeted don't mean that you have this huge following or whatever, or that you're this person of prestige and all this stuff. Somebody could have literally watched the episode of Married to Medicine and saw you building this big ass house and saw you displaying your shit and just said, we're going to put that on the list. That's what it was, okay? Bitch, y'all seen Home Alone. Y'all seen Home Alone. They weren't targeted. They came out there and they started scalping the neighborhood. And they was like, oh, a big house. Let me go take this in. And that's just how it be, bitch. And then you became a target because you got a lot of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's a possibility she was targeted. And then people like, well, she the only one on the house, on the only house on the block that got robbed or whatever. I mean, you know, sometimes it's just how it works, okay? Maybe they rob one house and then they come back and do a job later on in the neighborhood or whatever. Or, you know, sometimes you got 2 crews that's going to do 2 houses. People don't do multiple houses and all this shit and really get their asses caught. Like, come on, I don't understand why they making a big deal about trying to imply that the girl is lying about the robbery and all this stuff when this shit happens all the fucking time, okay? And then trying to make it seem like, well, she got a gated community and this and who. It's a lot of celebrities, or I should say reality stars or whatever, and celebrities down there in Georgia who are behind gated fucking communities, in gated communities that are getting robbed. Okay? Way bigger than Anila. And I don't even consider her a celebrity or a reality star right now. She's still building up her little repertoire. Okay? It's people that's way bigger than her that's still getting robbed. Okay? And probably a way better neighborhood than her and probably have bigger ass than her and they still getting robbed, okay? And so the fact that they can't compute the reason and the possibilities of the fact that, yes, she could have been targeted because of how her house looked. Yes, it's a possibility that, yeah, they only did one person and ain't no telling if they're gonna come back, okay? Because it literally just happened. They can come back to the neighborhood the end of the week, the next month. Okay, come on, like, I don't know what they want. And then for Toya to be like, you know, if she really telling the truth. And I'm just sitting here like, wow. So I wouldn't want something to happen to your place and you already feel like the women don't have your back. But now you saying this, and I get it because you heard about the shit that was being said and, you know, about y'all little dust up or whatever. But, I mean, have a little bit of empathy because you can't want empathy from everybody else, but then you can't give it, you know. And to even suggest that the girl possibly did that, I'm not going to be dumb or whatever. I've heard the rumors that it's a possibility, allegedly, that they could have did it for insurance or whatever. But I mean, is Karen really broke like that to be doing some shit? That's some bottom of the barrel, end of the rope type of shit. You know, so I don't know. And to pour, you have to be a brave and a bold motherfucker to do some shit like this when you are on a fucking TV show, okay? With all these other TV reality people getting locked up. Jen Shaw about to go to court next motherfucking month, and I'm counting. I'm basically rounding up and saying we are already in October because baby, we at the end of September. Jen Shaw finna go to fucking court in November and get sentenced. Okay, bitch, the Erica Girardi shit is still going on. Okay, all these other freaking reality, girl, come on, like it just don't pay. It don't pay to be dumb. But you know, Kawhi was like, everybody lie. I mean, you lie about stuff too. So what you? I said, oh my goodness. So I get that you trying to take up, but you know, Toya said, just like you be lying about my family too. I ain't never said no lie about your family. I ain't never did this. I never did. I said, oh, where is this going? And then she was like, you know, according to Heavenly, because that's what Heavenly said you be talking. And Heavenly just snapped. Okay, hold up. Don't put me up in nothing because this ain't got shit to do with me. Heavenly ain't said shit. I'm sitting here like, you know what, maybe in this particular moment you didn't say nothing, but you have said stuff. You have said a lot of stuff about Toya. Your YouTube channel alone, you said a lot of stuff about Toya. And I don't know. She got real pissed, and all of them have said things about Toya and her relationship. And, you know, I guess it came off to Dr. Heavenly that Toya was trying to trying to say that Heavenly was trying to break up her marriage and all this stuff. And I'm like, she ain't trying to break that marriage up, okay? And Eugene ain't ready to let you go, and you not dumb enough to let him go at this point. Cause come on, I'm like, girl, stop that. Like Heavenly said, don't blame me for your goddamn marriage problems, okay? Just don't do that. She said my mama just fucking died, and y'all can go climb a goddamn tree. I said, ooh. When she tried to get up out that goddamn house and she couldn't open up that door, that shit was funny. You trying to make a dramatic ass exit and couldn't. And then when she finally got out the door, she went down there and told Dr. Daddy, come on, let's go. The way he said, I'm so tired of this. I said, oh my God, Damon is over it. I would not be surprised if Damon does not film anything next season because he is tired of the bullshit. Girl, he is out there trying to chill with the fellas, and you out here just coming out just pissed off. And we get it. You in your feelings. Your mama just died, and my mama just died. Can't you see that? Y'all remember that off of Kingdom Come? I'm sorry that I put it right there, but it was bouncing in my head. Condolences to your mama, Dr. Heavenly. But that wound up happening, and it was like, it's Toya. She trying to make it seem like I'm trying to break up our relationship. Don't put me up in that because I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. All right, my husband dick big. I said, oh my God. And the editing when they had Eugene turn around like, and then him in the confessional like, oh, okay, congratulations to that. I mean, good. And I'm sitting here like, oh, Eugene, the jokes is on you because your wife had said earlier in the season and made the implication that left it up for interpretation that maybe you don't satisfy her enough or your dick is not big enough. So that's exactly why Heavenly threw that shot and you didn't even catch it. And I hope you catch it by the time the reunion shows, even though they already filmed it. But somebody called her a bitch at the reunion, one of the dudes, and I'm pretty sure it was either Dr. Scott or probably Eugene, but I'm feeling like it could be more so Dr. Scott. But anyway, because he looked like the type. Eugene, he just been keeping his cool this whole time, but you know, he that silent type. You push him and push him and he just might pop. But yeah, so that wound up happening, and Quiet had to come out there to talk to her, and she was just like, y'all didn't even ask me about how I'm doing or whatever. I mean, you just accusing me of this and accusing me of that. And Quiet was like, well, we just got to realize that we can't, who we associate with if people don't understand what you're going through. And I get it. At the same time, you know, Contessa come out there saying we should have said instantly, how are you doing, and sorry for your loss, because you know she dealt with the loss of a parent and all that stuff. So you know, tried to give her a hug, and she was like, I'm not trying to make it about me. She was like, yeah, but it is about you. But then inside, you know, Toya is like, I ain't never lost a parent. She said, I got all my mothers. I said, how many mamas you got? And she was like, but you know, you can't expect me to feel sympathy or whatever for somebody, and all they did is do bullshit to me. And I get where she coming from, because on the one hand, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I get, you had a loss, you know, you lost your mom and all that shit or whatever. And after all the shit that you supposed to have said to me and done, you know, and you want me to feel sorry that you come over there and give you huggy and all this stuff because your mama passed away, I wouldn't even acknowledge it. But that's only if I don't look at you as a friend. But if I look at you as a friend, or at one point a friend, I'll say condolences. But other than that, I get where Toya's coming from. But, you know, like Simone said, you're hurt. She's hurt. She hurt. She feel like that girls don't rally around her like the other ones. They rally around everybody else. And if we want to be honest, it's some truth to that. It's some truth to that. Toya is just the easy target to go after. But, you know, I get all sides. You know, you can't do shit to people and expect people to be on your side and to want to put their shit to the side and have sympathy for you or whatever, no matter what the situation is. It's unfortunate. You would hope that they would, but that's just not the world that we live in. Not everybody's gonna do that. But you know, it was crazy. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.